mentioned in the podcast before, this is the video portion going over the workouts. Again, the reason why we're doing this is hopefully I can explain these workouts a little better and kind of get into my thought process for programming it, and also to kind of give you guys a heads up on some of the movements we're doing before you guys get to class. Okay, so here's what we got. So this week, let's talk about this whole week, big picture. We're going to be doing some things that are a little different movement-wise and some stuff that really aren't that necessarily for time. Like even this first one, the conditioning piece for tomorrow, we're really looking for quality over speed. So that's what we're looking for that one. So I won't be going over the warm-ups. We're just going to be going over the strength piece and then the conditioning piece. All right, so when we look at, excuse me, we look at Monday's strength. It's a kettlebell, toe up, knee up. You got 5 sets of 10 with that, and we're going to superset that with a banded hamstring curl. If you guys have been around, the banded hamstring curls we've done, they're with a flat bench, band tied to the rig, and we'll do that. So we're going to superset them. Again, we'll do a set of banded hamstring curls or toe up, knee up kettlebell, and then we'll swap and do a set of the other workout you didn't do. I will film someone in the morning doing these, but here's a quick demo of what that'll look like. Kettlebell on the toe, pulling up, straight up all the way. You do it, low box will be great. If you can't do it, no big deal. We can do them standing on the ground. This is something that we've done in the strength before. I know Shelby's done them. I believe Derek, I know, has done them before as well. So a couple people have done these before in the strength, so we've programmed them on that side of things. Going on the conditioning piece. So what that looks like, you got 10 rounds of 7 seated box jumps and 7 supine barbell rows. So what that's going to look like for the barbell rows, barbell's going to be set up in the rig, and we're just going to do that row coming straight to the bottom of the chest. A seated box jump, those are really great because what that does is we have to set up our box that we're sitting on or bench or whatever that is to somewhere around parallel or just below. And that's going to do, it's going to take out the actual loading part of it or the elasticity of the jump, right? So you have to start from that seated position, come up with tons of power to come up and jump. I'm not really worried about the height. I put 24-20 down, but I want you guys to be comfortable doing them, okay? We got 10 rounds, so you got a bunch of them. But again, it's not for speed, it's for quality, okay? And it says that in the notes as well. So again, we're going to set up parallel, and I'll have a video of this as well that I'll go ahead and post on the member page once we get through the 5 and 6 a.m. classes. Bench or box that you're sitting on will be at parallel. Rock a little forward, explode up, jump on top of the box, generating a ton of power through the ground, right? Which is what we're always trying to do, is generate power. So you got that. Option 2, straight 12-minute AMRAP, 10 squats, 7 ring rows. Just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy, right? Those are basic movements, but that 12 minutes is going to be a killer. So what we're looking for on that, if you wanted to make that a little harder, we can use goblet squat those, 2 kettlebells, you can do that as well. So keep that in mind. The other thing too, as we've always talked about time and time again, please do not look at option 2 as an inferior workout to option 1. That's not the case. Option 2, they're great workouts on their own. I mean, you would program that just in a regular workout. We just happen to call it option 2, but don't let that fool you. So if you're not feeling the seated box jumps or the rows, feel free to jump in and do that option 2 workout with the squats and the ring rows. As always, our notes are down there. Again, I'm more concerned on option 1 with the actual jump itself, not the height of the box. So let's go on to